Rehabilitation Healthcare Center. That's them right there. Hunters Pond Rehabilitation and Healthcare Center. 9903. I don't know the name of this street. Maybe it's Hunters Pond. Anyway, it's in San Antonio. I have a friend. You guys might remember him, Brian Howd, Howd. He was in the Zinter lawsuit, the Zinter versus Savaggio lawsuit. And about a month ago, he got diagnosed with stage 4 cancer in his lungs, his brain, all over his body. He's a veteran, a retired veteran. He was moved to this rehab center, and I've been caring for him every day. And so yesterday he contacted me. He wanted to kill himself. He wanted me to bring him a gun. So I came here, we talked about everything. We made plans for him to move on Wednesday to my house and go on hospice. When I left yesterday, there was no indication that he wanted to hurt himself. Now, I don't know what happened. I'm listed on documents as next of kin. He also has another family member that's listed as next of kin. I came here today because there was a doctor order last night to give him fluids because he was severely dehydrated. And his labs were all fucked up. They couldn't get him cannulated because they're fucking incompetent. So I've been calling nonstop all night, all morning. I had to go to work this morning. I got off at noon. I've been calling them nonstop. They don't answer. They finally answered once, and I said, can you just go down and check if he's been cannulated? Never returned my calls. I show up, he's dead. They got his room blocked off, and these jerkwads come up to me, and they're like, you can't be here, you can't be here. I'm like, okay, no problem. He must have passed, right? It's obvious he passed. Well, we can't talk about it. And I'm like, okay, why wasn't I called? I'm next of kin. Why haven't I been notified? Why hasn't, there's 2 next of kins. Why has not anybody been notified? Oh, they don't want to talk. They're hiding something. They want to talk to me outside. So we go outside. They won't answer any questions. They said the police were involved. So I said, okay, give me a case number. So then I'm on my phone looking up his ex-wife's number so I can call her and let her know. And the boss here, and I'll get his name out eventually. I got video of this because I wasn't recording at the time. He says, are you recording? And I said, no, I'm looking up a phone number. He says, let me see your phone, and reaches to grab my phone. And I'm like, whoa, 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 you must be on crack. Don't touch my phone. Well, I need to know if you're recording. And I replied, it doesn't matter if I'm recording. Give me the case number. So then he decides he's not going to give me, oh yeah, here's the fucking cops. Then he decides he's not going to give me the case number. He calls 911 because I'm recording. Now the police are showing up. Never told me to leave the facility. Hey, I'm the person. I'm next of kin. Thank you. Yeah. Go get their lies. Go get their lies. She said, give me 1 second. So anyway, this guy calls 911 and tells them I'm recording. And then I got 4 or 5 employees telling me, you can't record, stop recording. So I told them, if you're not going to help me, fuck off. And then I told that guy, if you're not going to give me the case number, fuck off. Go back inside. I don't need you out here. So they finally made the decision, the smart decision, to go inside. So anyway, that's what I'm dealing with. So they're hiding something. I'm going to tell you right now, they're hiding something. Because they didn't notify any next of kin when he died. Because they didn't want me showing up here. Well, they know who I am. They didn't want me showing up here until they got his body out of the facility. Oh yeah, I'm live. This place is gonna be lit up. Yeah, you're gonna care. Better start doing your job right. Yeah. I told them they didn't fuck with the wrong person. We know how nursing homes are. We know how nursing homes are. They're fucked up. And man, they treated the wrong person the wrong way. So anyway, yeah, my friend's dead and this place is hiding shit. Hunter's Pond Rehabilitation and Healthcare Center. So I got the police here. They're gonna go talk to these jerkwads, and then I guess they're gonna come talk to me. So we'll see what happens. I got a couple of. It sounds like we need to set cameras up out here and show them that yeah, people can film. Fucking dickweeds. I'm so mad right now. It ain't even funny. I don't know how he died. Based on what I saw, how they had the room blocked off, I don't believe he died naturally. He may have committed suicide. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that yet. But we're gonna find out. But you know, look, man. When somebody fucking dies, I've been up here every fucking day. Every day. Taking care of him, wiping his ass, willing him out to smoke because he's a smoker, bringing him Mountain Dew, setting up his Xbox, playing games with him every fucking day. And now he's dead. I show up and they're going to kick me out the fucking front door and want to grab my phone because they think I'm recording. I started recording then. There wasn't no need to record beforehand. But that's their concern, that they're being recorded. And I told that jackass, I go, let me tell you something about people who have a problem being recorded. That's because they hiding something. They're doing something they don't want on camera. Because people that are doing what they're supposed to do don't give a shit about a camera. This place is hiding something. I don't know their phone number. I would advise everybody, do not look up Hunter's Pond Rehabilitation and Healthcare. Do not look them up and do not call them. Don't call their corporate offices. Don't do that. I know it makes people mad that they fucking kick out the next of kin and call the fucking cops just because I want the case number so I can call the cops and let them know next of kin is here. They might want to talk to me. I was the last person to talk to him before he died. Police might want to talk to me, right? But these jackasses are calling 911 because I'm filming. Fuck them. Yeah, do not call Hunter's Pond Rehab and Healthcare Center or their corporate offices. Don't do that. That's why I didn't post the phone number. We'll see what the cops say when they come out. Cops are here. The cops are right there. They're inside. Let me see if I can back this out. Yeah, here we go. That's better. Yeah, the cops are here. This nursing home thinks I can't fucking film. My friend's inside, dead. They don't want to release any information. I'm next to kin. My friend's in there dead, and they kick me out the fucking front door, and they don't want to answer any questions. Nothing. Zero, nothing. This is how you treat next of kin when they show up. You kick them out the front door and you call the cops on them. Hunter's Pond Rehabilitation and Healthcare Center. You call the cops on the next of kin when they show up and ask questions. Man. You don't like cameras? You got cameras now. They're coming. They are coming. Well, here's the thing about my visits. Every single second was recorded. And there's reasons for that. This is not my first rodeo with somebody dying of cancer. So every single one of my visits was recorded. and documented for a multitude of reasons. You know, documenting and recording is important. My friend knew that I was documenting and recording every second. We even had cameras set up in his room. So, well, we had audio set up in his room. Little audio device that records for days. So, unless he turned it off, you know, if he committed suicide and he turned it off before he did that, whatever happened to him, is there's going to be audio. There will be audio. So Andy Guerra, if you're listening, I need you to come over here, man. I got Patrick coming over. I need a C charger for my phone so I don't run out of battery. Looks like the officers, well, they started to come over here and now they're not. Now, it's important to know, nobody ever told me to leave. They just told me to stop recording. And I told them, get away from me. And they finally did. And then I called his wife, told her what was going on, and I started recording. And I got off their property because, not because they told me to, but because it was obvious they didn't want me around. And they were not going to offer me any kind of help or answer any questions. So I just got off their property. But, you know, I'm on a public sidewalk. I've been on this public sidewalk. I'm parked over there. So we'll see what they say. Yeah, I get that. You know, it's probably not a good idea to be recording in the hallways and things like that. People do. I mean, there's an expectation of privacy, but in my friend's room, with his consent, yeah. Even the healthcare staff, they can be filmed doing all their little procedures and all that shit. When they're in there trying to cannulate his arm to give him fluid like the doctor ordered, and they can't because they're fucking incompetent. Yeah, all that gets recorded. And there's nothing they can do about it. Too bad. The only recording that was done was inside his room. Try and get this thing. Oh, there we go. So if you just give me an opportunity to explain my side, please.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Okay. And I would just like first to get your names and badge numbers if it's okay. Officer Lopez 310 and Officer Fraga 987.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So Brian Howd is in there, room 114. I understand he is deceased. I have been here every day taking care of him. I'm his friend. I'm also his next of kin, listed as next of kin at the VA hospital. Should have been listed as next of kin here. I have recordings where they're acknowledging we got you down as next of kin. There's a second next of kin, and that's his ex-wife. I don't know when he passed, but nobody has notified any next of kin, her or me. Okay, so anyway, last night there was an order from the doctor. I want to blow smoke in your face. Last night there was an order from a doctor to give him fluids because he was severely dehydrated. His potassium was like 4. I don't know if you know about potassium, but when it gets to about 3 something, you have a heart attack. So we needed to get him fluids. They were planning on putting a peg tube to get him nutrients because he hasn't eaten in 2 weeks. He had stage 4 cancer, head to toe. And that was that. So all night and all morning, I've been calling him. Have you guys got him cannulated? Because my plan was to come here after I got off work, and if they hadn't got him cannulated because he's too dehydrated, he was going to go to the ER and just get cannulated there, probably in his leg, get some fluids, get back on track, and then come back. Except that Wednesday, had already started making plans that he was going to leave here, go on hospice at my house. Thing is, Yesterday, he sent a message to me and his ex-wife. He wanted us to bring him a gun to kill himself. So I came immediately. I was here for hours with him. We got in his truck. We drove around. We went to where I have some horses. Got him feeling good. We talked about hospice. And we made plans to go to my house Wednesday. And when I left yesterday, I had no indication that he was wanting to hurt himself. Neither did his wife. So I called all day today. I get nothing from them. I was like, hey, just walk down there and tell me if he's sick to an IV. Because if he's sick to an IV, I don't need to come right away. I'll be down there this evening. Okay. So never got anything from him. I'm assuming maybe he passed early. I don't know when he passed, but maybe he was already passed. But if he was, I'm a little upset. They should have at least notified next of kin. So I'm already upset about that. Because when I showed up, you can walk in with no problem. They all know me because I'm here every day. Nobody said anything to me at the front desk. I walked down to the room, and as soon as I start approaching the room, I'm prior law enforcement. You guys know who I am?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm prior law enforcement. So as soon as I look, I'm like, okay, he's dead. So I turn around and I start walking back. One of the administrators says, you can't be here. You can't be here. And I'm like, hey, calm down. Did he pass? I can't discuss that with you. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? He goes, just follow me. So we go to the front. He passes me off to the guy that called 911. He's the boss, he says. He don't have a boss, he says. We go outside, and I'm like, what happened? Did he pass? Was he cannulated? Did he get his fluid? Because I'm like, did he die of dehydration? That's my concern at that point, right? I can't discuss it with you. And I said, okay, dude, just tell me something, man. Did y'all fuck up? And he goes, no, it's not that. We don't know if it's suicide. We don't know what happened. I'm like, okay, fine. Police are involved. And he goes, yes. And I go, okay, give me the case number. And he goes, are you filming? He goes, are you recording? So I'm on my phone looking up his ex-wife's number to call her. And so when he says, are you recording? I'm like, no. He goes, let me see your phone. And he goes like this. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? That's how the problem started. And he goes, well, you can't be recording. And I said, I just told you I wasn't recording, number one. Number two, if I was recording, it's none of your fucking business. Give me the case number. So then he goes, well, if you're not going to let me see your phone, I mean, you know what? So then I started recording. So then he walks away. So now I got the camera in his face while he's on the phone with y'all. And then a couple of employees told me, you can't film. And I said, unless you're not going to help me, just get the fuck away from me. So I told a few people that, you're not going to help me, get the fuck away from me. And I told him while he was on the phone with you guys, I'm like, you can give him my name, you can give him my date of birth. He gave him my name, and then he goes, I don't know his date of birth. And I gave it to him several times. And I'm like, dude, why don't you give him my info, bro? What is wrong with you? So I'm doing that part. Nobody ever told me to leave the property. They just kept telling me, don't film, don't film, don't film. Finally, somebody, I guess that was in charge, or somebody else, tells everybody, because I'm telling everybody, if y'all aren't going to help, because they're all standing around watching, I go, if y'all aren't going to help me, go back in and take care of your patients. What the fuck are y'all doing out here? Just go. So finally somebody told everybody, go inside. So everybody went inside. I got the truck, parked across the street, because it's obvious they don't want me in the building, and I respect that. But I remained. I know you guys are coming. I went ahead and went live, because they're going to learn that they're not going to stop nobody from filming. I did tell them that this whole filming thing, I go, you guys have an open door. I'll get decoys to come in here and visit people and watch every fucking thing you do. And y'all don't want that, believe me. I've been coming here for a week. They don't want nobody filming what they do. It's a usual nursing home. I don't have anything against nursing homes, but you're not going to tell, when next to kin shows up, you're not going to be, let me see your phone. So anyway, that was our problem. I don't think we have a problem now. I'm not going in there. They can't do nothing for me. I understand SAPD is investigating, so I'll identify myself, because I'm the last person that talked to him before he passed, so I'm sure they'll want to talk to me, and I'll make that available. Other than that, I got some guys coming out. We're going to set up some cameras on the sidewalk, and we're going to film. and they're gonna get phone calls, and we're gonna deal with the whole recording issue, and teach them, and hopefully they'll understand that yes, you can film. I've had audio set up in his room, so unless he turned that audio, if he killed himself, unless he turned off that audio, it's there. So anyway, as soon as an investigator would like to talk to me, I'm open to do that.
Well, Mr. Miller, first of all,
and I can do that right now. If I don't need to be here filming. I can do this later.
First of all, we're sorry for your loss.
Thank you for that.
Start off with that.
Thank you
Sorry
for
your
that.
loss.
Thank you.
I mean, you telling us that what you did for him.
Okay, thank you.
To him.
Thank you.
In regards to the filming, you're right. Yes.
You guys know that. Right.
And we explained that.
Yeah.
Yes, we explained that.
And if you do get another call, we're simply going to be out on the sidewalk, not blocking it. We'll set up some cameras. We'll be calling their corporate and hopefully get them to train their employees about let me see your phone and being all concerned about that. Okay.
And they know.
We don't need to have that.
We had to tell them, I mean.
That was the whole issue, was next to kin. Why are you concerned? And then you asked me if I'm recording, and I told you no. Why keep going? That was the issue, and that's not a police issue.
No.
That's an issue between us and them. We'll figure that out.
So as of now, I mean, we're just gonna. They understand that the recording is more than likely.
Let me mute this, because I'm gonna ask some questions that you probably aren't gonna be able to answer. But if you do, I don't want it on YouTube. So I'm gonna mute this.
Yeah, so we'll do some research.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna lay into him, bro. He's gonna learn. He's gonna learn. You don't do that to fucking people, bro. You don't do that to people. All he should have done was just give me the case number, and he should have said, look, there's nothing we can tell you. Here's the case number. Contact the San Antonio police. At this point, your friend is deceased. You don't have access to the facility anymore. That's what should have happened. But
well, I mean,
this guy pulled his dick out with the wrong person. You know that.
I mean, but if you're
all right, guys, listen up. They're gonna go get this jackwad that wouldn't give me the case number, and he's gonna come out and give me a trespass warning from the facility. There's no problems with the police officers here. They totally respect my right to film from this sidewalk. They've instructed them we can film from this sidewalk. But this fucking jackwad director or wherever the fuck he is, he says he don't have a boss. I asked him, who's your boss? I'll just, you know, at some point I told him, I'm like, look, man, I don't need to be here. Just tell me who your boss is and I'll get with your boss about your conduct. I don't have a boss. This is my facility. So we'll see about that. Hunter's Pond Rehabilitation and Healthcare Center. 9903 something. I don't know what the street name here is. It might be Hunter's Pond. I gotta make that motherfucker walk way down here. I need the street name. I need a cigarette anyway. I'm gonna give this jackwad the First Amendment Armageddon. Give me a trespass warning from this motherfucker. Fuck that dude. So that's the priority, is to call the police and issue a trespass warning. Let's see if he's man enough to come out here. Yeah, you want to treat next to kin like shit? You want to call 911 because they're filming? You want a trespass warrant? Bring your dumb ass out here. I dare you. You're going to have so many fucking cameras up their ass, it ain't even going to be fucking funny. I already got, and here's the thing, I already got 5 friends inside this fucking place, veterans. So it's nothing to have a visitor come in and visit them and film their bullshit that they do in this fucking place. They don't get that. They can't stop cameras from coming in and filming the bullshit, and they do bullshit here. They ignore people. They fucking run their fucking mouths and say inappropriate shit about the fucking patients. It's the usual nursing home bullshit. So guess what? I'm gonna get cameras inside this fucking facility. There's gonna be people that are gonna come in here, they're gonna visit residents, and they're gonna film the bullshit. Fuck these motherfuckers. So if you're just joining, I had a friend that had stage 4 cancer. He's dead. They didn't notify me, next of kin. They didn't notify his other next of kin. They tried to keep us from coming. I showed up, found out he was dead, and they kicked me out of the fucking facility. And then when I was asking for the case number, because there's homicide detectives investigating, the guy tries to grab my phone. He says, "Are you recording?" And I said no, which I wasn't. I was actually looking up the number for the other next of kin to let her know, and he says, "Let me see your phone," and tries to grab my fucking phone. That's what started the problem. And he calls 911, because then I started recording his dumbass. I'll put that video out later. Then I got all these employees, "You can't record her, you can't record here," and I told them, if you're not going to help me, leave me the fuck alone. And then finally somebody had the smarts to tell everybody to go back inside. There was like 6 fucking employees standing outside watching me. Like, they don't give a fuck about the residents inside. I told them all, what are y'all doing? Y'all out here for entertainment? Go fucking take care of your patients. This place is horrible. Fuck these guys. This place, man. I'm so mad right now, it ain't even funny. Thank you for everybody that's you know, sending their condolences. I'm not sad about his death. In fact, you know, he was suffering really bad. I mean, really bad. And so I'm glad that he's not suffering anymore. That's how I feel about that. But thank you for your condolences. The problem is, when people are more concerned about recording than anything else, that means they have something to fucking hide. Do you agree? What are y'all's thoughts? I literally came in peaceful, understood that he passed, understood the police were investigating. I just wanted the case number so I could contact the police department. I figured they might want to talk to me because I was the last person to be with him when he was alive. And this fucking jackwad, all he could think was, are you recording? And he tries to fucking take my phone to look at it, to verify that. I told him, no, I'm not recording. And he reaches for my fucking phone because he was that concerned with the possibility of being recorded. You have something to fucking hide. That's what it makes me believe. What do y'all think? And then they obviously don't know about the legality of filming. All they had to do was tell me to leave the property, and then I would have had to leave. But they couldn't. They were more concerned about being recorded than anything else, and they forgot about everything else. Oh, I'm fucking lit. Wait till this jackass comes out here and tries to give me the cops said that he's gonna come out, it's a formality, and give me a CTW, a trespass warning. And I told the cops, he's gonna get First Amendment Armageddon. No disrespect to y'all, but thank you for bringing him out, because this is gonna be good. I'm gonna shut that motherfucker down. Fuck that dude. I don't know for sure how he died. I don't know. All right, I got Patrick here. Patrick showed up. Patrick is my producer. He's always got my back. He's always got my back. So he came to help out.
Stay in the truck.
Let me tell you something about Patrick.
Huh?
He's always got my fucking back. He has his kids over, and he loaded up and headed over.
I couldn't find that battery pack. You got it in the truck over there?
Nah,
It's not, because
Nah.
that's not assault on the computer.
it's cool because after he does oh, you need to shut the door because the kids don't need to hear what I'm fixing to tell this dude. He's gonna come out and give me a trespass warning, so he's gonna get it.
Oh.
They don't need to hear it
Okay.
because I'm gonna be nasty.
Yeah, they
I'm gonna
heard
be
worse.
I'm gonna be nasty.
They've heard worse.
I want to make this guy cry.
Which guy? The guy that works here?
The fucking director that's gonna come out here and give me a trespass warning.
Baby, stay in the truck.
The one that tried to grab my phone. He's gonna come out here and give me
Move, these people are mean. Move over, stay in the truck.
the one that tried to give me a trespass. I mean, the one that tried to grab my
I
phone.
couldn't find your new body cam. That's got a little bit of battery on it.
Sorry. The one that tried to grab my phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna come out and give me a trespass warning.
Cool.
I'm gonna light his ass up.
Cool. That's
Yeah.
why they killed Brian.
Yeah. What are they trying to fucking hide?
Right. Was he unattended?
Guys, do not call Hunter's Pond and Rehabilitation Healthcare Center.
Nor
Do not
bring your
call.
fucking family here.
Don't bring your family here. Do not call. It doesn't look like that pussy's gonna come out.
I need you to stay in the truck. I'll put the window down.
He too scared to come out? Fuck, oh man. Damn it.
So we're
I-
gonna just issue
I-
a criminal trespass.
I understand. Yeah,
Okay.
I won't come on the property.
Not on the property,
Yeah.
the parking area. I know you know. So
Yeah, I
I'm
won't.
gonna issue it and just.
No problem. I won't come on the property. And,
Uh.
and it's no problem with you guys. You guys are doing your job. So everybody that's watching understands when somebody does not want me on their property, they can tell the police to tell me not to come on the property. And that's how trespass works. So don't call the police department. They're not doing anything wrong. They've done everything correct. Thank you. Oh, I just need that. If you can give me that case
Yeah,
number
we're
or
gonna contact them to see.
contact
what,
detectives and
yes,
okay, and I'll hang around for that.
Yeah.
And but honestly, after that, we're gonna take off. We'll be back with cameras at another time.
That's fine. That's
Okay.
fine. Just give us a few minutes.
All right, thank you.
Is it
What
your
a pussy!
Yeah. Can y'all do it for me? Can
You
y'all do
won't
it for
fucking
me?
come out. You won't come out, you pussy! The administrator's too scared to come out and talk his shit. You don't kick out next to kin when somebody dies. What do they have to hide?
So they gave you a trespass warning. They didn't give me one.
Nope. Sure didn't.
As soon as I got out, I'm coming back.
What a pussy. That administrator won't come outside because he's too goddamn scared. You don't kick out next to kin when somebody fucking dies. So if there's anybody watching that's on the way, it's not necessary. Police did good, and as soon as I get, they're just going to get a case number for me, and they're going to contact the detectives, and then let me know where to go from there. And then once we get that information, we're going to pack up, and we'll be back out here though. We definitely will plan and be back out here. This place is on the radar. I got trespass warned, but there's 50 other people that haven't been trespass warned. And their shit, this place is going to fix this problem, or they're going to get exposed. They're going to become my hobby. My friend is sitting in this place right over there at the very end, that very last room. He's sitting over there dead. And these motherfuckers don't have nothing to do but to call 911 and kick next to kin off the fucking property. Because I asked for a case number, because I asked how he died. And they don't want to say shit. So, you know, if you bring somebody to Hunters Pond Rehabilitation and Care Center, just know that if they die, don't bother coming over here.
Expect the worst.
Because they just going to call the cops and have you trespass warned off the property so they can hide their shit. So right now we're just waiting on them to contact the detectives and see if they want to talk to me now or they want to talk to me later. And then we're going to be out of here, but we're going to come back and do some filming. These guys thought that we couldn't fucking be out here filming. They're fucking stupid. And then the director, wait till y'all see the video of me and the director. We're going to put that out. We're going to leave here, go home, and we're going to put that shit out. Wait till you see this pussy. Wait till you see him. And he's too scared to come out here and tell me that I can't be on the property. Too scared. Too scared. Hey, will you go to the truck and get my cigarettes and lighter out of the seat? Yeah. So they're worried about fucking cameras, and now guess what? Now they got fucking cameras. That's fucking hilarious. That is hilarious. Now they got fucking cameras. They worried about cameras, and guess what? Now they got fucking cameras. So this is Hunters Pond Rehabilitation. Let me put this on this tripod. There we go. That's better. I just put it on a tripod. Let me lower it down a little bit so I can see the fucking comments, man. It's bright out here. Alright, I think I can see the comments now.
Hold on, baby. Here, come.
Yeah, but Hunters Pond. Let's see if y'all can see it.
Side pocket.
That's it right there. Hunters Pond Rehabilitation and Healthcare Center.
Sure, they got a
for those that are just joining. Oh yeah, by the way, do not call Hunters Pond Rehabilitation and Healthcare Center. Hey, what's the name of this street, bro? Can you look it up on your phone? Yeah. I think it's Hunters Pond, but I'm not sure. Yeah, don't call them. Please don't call them. Don't call them, don't call their affiliate nursing homes, and don't call their admin if they have one. This jackass that was too scared to come out and issue me a trespass warning, but he all wanted to get in my face trying to grab my phone earlier when I wasn't recording. He says he's the boss. There is no boss above him. And we'll get you his name when we get home and release the video. Then I'll know who he is. I don't know his name. They all turn their fucking ID tags backwards. And that's another thing. You know what's up when people turn their fucking name tags backwards? They hiding shit. But the problem is, my friend has been here, stage 4 cancer, veteran. He apparently has passed. I don't know exactly how he passed. He was a little suicidal yesterday. He had some thoughts. When I left, I didn't have any indication that he wanted to hurt himself. We had plans to move him to my house tomorrow. Sorry about that. We had plans to move him to my house tomorrow on hospice. I cleaned out my entire studio and was getting it ready with a hospital bed and such, and that was the plan. I had no indication that he wanted to harm himself. I don't know if he committed suicide. I don't know how he died. What I do know is that this facility is covering it up. Covering it up. You work here? You better start doing your job. We're sending people in. We're gonna bust your ass. Yeah, she works here. Fuck these people.
It is Hunters Pond, the street name.
So the address here
9903 Hunters
is 9903 Hunters Pond. Just like the sign says, Hunters Pond. That's the name of the street, 9903 Hunters Pond. And this is Hunters Pond Rehabilitation and Healthcare Center.
They do have a Google page.
It's a nursing home. And anyway, so I show up for those people that are just joining. I'll just reiterate. I don't know when he died, how he died. I walk in after I get off of work today because I've been coming up here every day, taking care of him. And I walk in, I walk through, I go down to his room, and it was obvious they had his room blocked off because he passed. It was obvious to me. And then immediately there was an administrator who got in my face telling me that I couldn't be there. You got my cereal?
In your side pocket.
And I was like, all right, calm down. You know, what happened? Did he pass? Well, I can't discuss that with you. Okay, well, who can? You know, I'm next to kin. Turn it down because it's gonna double feed here. So yeah, I'm like, well, who can? And then, you know, he takes me down to the front, and then I get this administrator who says he's the boss, wants to take me outside, says he can't answer any questions. My friend was severely dehydrated last night. They tried to stick him and give him an IV, but they're fucking incompetent and couldn't get that in. So I was planning to bring him to the ER, but he passed. And then the guy, while I'm talking to him, he's like, "Are you recording?" And I'm like, "No." And he tries to grab my phone to see if I'm recording.
So I contacted homicide. This is going to be the case number, my name, badge number. If you have any questions, you can give them a call. Right now, the detective that I spoke to, they don't know who's assigned yet to the case.
Okay.
But told me to get your contact
Get my
information.
information? Yeah, I'll give it out to you.
Okay, what is it?
Jack, let me mute this right quick. Fuck, I can't see shit. I'm gonna mute this because I'm gonna give my personal information to the
Okay. Well, then
All right.
turn back that way.
All right.
Okay,
Y'all did a great job. Thank you.
He had a rough time on the
See, I'm not all that bad when y'all are doing that.
Yeah, that's what I was telling him. 'Cause I met him before, and he was like, "Was it a good thing?" I was like, "No, it was good. You did what you did. The people that you were dealing with, they were reckless
When y'all
driving
are
or
doing the
something.
right thing,
All for y'all.
I'll save your life. I'll save your life anyway, but
Appreciate
when
Yeah.
you're doing the right thing, I won't give you a hard time.
It'd be more of an effort.
Damn, I wish he would have came out. I was ready to tear him down, man.
Yeah, he told me, he's like, "Hey, you might want to put the windows up."
I told him, roll up the windows. Your kids are gonna roll them up.
But, no, it was good. Just that video I saw the other day of out of town guy living by that research center. I don't know who's giving directions over there for y'all. Y'all are working there.
What are you talking about? Oh, you talking about San Pedro?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
he works. He said that they
Long
work this
Island audits
It's
in
a
New
big-
York came
big
down
thing.
and went over there. And, you guys didn't look so well. I don't get it. And then there's another place over at the airport.
Oh, where they sell them to.
So somebody sent me a video. I didn't even know about this, but somebody sent me a video. Those guys were aggressive. They were coming on the street. So I went over there. I had a Lexus, and it was a loaner car. And I had a beautiful. And we after like 1 o'clock in the morning. I pull up back to the other bike. Security comes out. You can't park here. I'm like, are there police working here? I want to talk to you. You can't park here. I'm like, dude, are you fucking dead? Go get the police officer. And I'll talk to you. He's like, well, you can't park here. Shut the fuck up. And so go get the police officer.
This is regular security.
They have a security officer there.
That
So
guy
then the
was
officer
fucking
comes out. And I'm like, damn, you guys know you didn't want to get it. And I'm thinking, what the fuck, man? I was just going to ask a question.
Yeah.
And, if they didn't they're going to ask the property. They were like, you can't come to the property when you get off this kind of property. So when I go and I leave and I park over there, and I let him know, you guys want to ask anything. So then he comes over, and he goes by the car, and he drives me down, so I get out, and I'm like, motherfucker, it's Steer Plates, bro. You want my info? I'll give it to you.
Yeah, the security guard was first taking pictures with the other place. He went to the front.
I'll give you my info. I ain't trying to hide nothing. And so they're kind it just doesn't. They can leave it out there. We're going to work on that.
In regards to that, I mean, I don't want to
I know you
speak out
can't
of
say
place,
that.
right? But I can tell you that there's a lot of,
We're going to have fun with it. If we see y'all, we'll leave y'all alone because y'all good.
no, I
we
don't
know
talk about
there's
there's
a lot.
no nice of migrants.
We know there's a lot. We're not anti-that or anything like that.
We're just reporting what public money is going.
And we've been talking to the migrants out there when they're outside, checking and making sure that they're being treated with dignity and respect. And they indicate they are. So there's that. So that's a good thing.
Well,
Yeah,
they-
We're glad to hear that. And we would expect that. But we always have to be right. The watchdog groups, that's what we do. I appreciate you guys.
Yeah, y'all take care of it.
Thank you.
Corvette. I got a Corvette right behind us. You hear it? Yeah, come here. Come here.
Fucking run.
You want to see the Corvette?
Here goes Andy Guerra. Andy Guerra showed up.
Andy?
Andy Guerra showed up. Boy, I got to tell you, Andy Guerra, I forgot that dude's name. Patrick.
Oh, that guy
Yeah.
over there?
Patrick and Andy Guerra showed up to help, and I really appreciate these guys. They're always Johnny on the spot for backing up. So I really appreciate these guys a lot. I also got a couple of other guys. They're working right now. SA210 Cop Watch. I know he's out. Let me borrow your phone, Patrick. Patrick, let me borrow your phone. Call him.
Let me see the phone real quick.
That was my wife calling.
Need the phone real quick.
I got what I needed. They just lighted off of there. I got what I needed. So we're gonna take off and come back out, and we'll film some other time. Set up cameras and
Right
film.
back to you.
But fuck. Like your cigarette?
No,
You like your cigarette?
it's lit.
You know I had that?
No, I did not know you had that.
Yeah, at
You're
first, I'm
fucking
telling my
kidding
son,
me.
look. 'Cause he's
And he,
fucking
and
all
he
in
got
the
him
car.
a fucking
Here, it's calling.
Corvette.
It's calling.
What kind of Corvette is that? That's the same color News Now Patrick had. Same Corvette that News Now Patrick had.
Except it's not wrecked.
All right, I don't need you to come over here. Brian died.
There you go. Yeah, the next person that buys it
Tells me you can't be down here.
You know what's gonna happen?
And I said, oh, and he's all like hyped up, and I'm like, hey man, calm down. Go, what happened? Did he pass? He passed? And they're like, because maybe they moved him. I don't know. But, and he's like, I can't discuss that with you. And I go, and I'm like, okay. I'm just telling my wife what happened. For those of you that just joined, you can hear what happened out here at Hunter's Pond Rehabilitation Center at 9903 Hunter's Pond. Tell him what happened. Tell him what happened.
I can't hear you, bro.
Okay, so anyway, so this guy, the clinical coordinator, is like, well, I can't discuss it. And I'm like, okay, why wasn't I called? I can't discuss anything. So, and I'm like, why wasn't the next of kin called? Well, can't discuss anything. Come with me. So I go with him to the front. He hands me off to the director or somebody who says he's the boss and nobody's above him. And he wants me to go outside. So we go outside, and I was like, he's like, I can't discuss anything with you. And I said, I understand that. Are the police involved? And he goes, yes. And I'm like, so did he die of dehydration? Because he had an order to get fluids and you guys couldn't cannulate him. And he goes, no, we don't know if it's suicide or what. So then I'm like, okay, well, just give me the case number. So then he goes, are you recording? Now I had my phone in my hand, and I had his next of kin. I was looking up his next of kin, right, to call her. And he goes, are you recording? And I go, no. And he goes, let me see your phone. And he reaches out for my phone. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Fuck off me. Give me the fucking case number. And then we get into this confrontation. So then I start filming him. I have my phone right in his face. He calls 911. And I keep telling him, just give me the case number, dude, and I'm out of here. No, he wants to call 911. So I'm like, okay, motherfucker. And then I got employees, like 5 to 6 employees come outside. And each one of them are like, oh, you can't film. And I tell them, look, if you're not here to help me, fuck off. Get the fuck away from me. And then, so now I got 6 employees standing out there. This dude's on the phone with 911, telling them, I got a guy creating a disturbance. And I'm just like, just give me the fucking case number. Anyway, so he gets off the phone, and I'm telling everybody, what the fuck are y'all doing? Go back in and take care of your patients. And then finally somebody was smart enough to tell everybody, get inside. So then everybody goes inside. I moved the truck off onto the street. I'm out here on the sidewalk. I set up my camera. Cops come. Cops let him know that I can be out here filming. There's nothing, wrong with that. So the cops did good. And then they were like, okay, well, he's going to give you a criminal trespass warning. It's just a formality.
Andy.
And I'm like, oh, this is great. Okay, cool. I told the officers, no disrespect, but I'm going to tear him up.
Junior, come over this way, Dad.
So they go inside. This dude's too fucking scared to come outside. So the cops come out and give me the trespass warning.
Huh?
So I got Patrick here, Andy Kane. I'm live on Facebook. I'm live on YouTube.
He knows Corvette.
And we're going to stay out here for a little bit, and then we're going to take off. So that's all. That's what's going on. So I'll be home. Well, we don't know that he didn't get one out of his truck while it was here. So I don't know what he has in his truck. So I'm sure he has stuff in his truck. So he may have got something and brought it in. So I don't see how he could have done that, but it's possible. He could have. Or he died. I think he died of dehydration, and that's what they're trying to fucking cover up. I think he died of dehydration, and that's what they're trying to cover up. Autopsy is going to find out why he died. And if he died of dehydration after getting a doctor's order, and they couldn't get him hydrated because they're too fucking incompetent to stick him, they got a problem. And I think that's what it is. I'm speculating because I don't know, but I think they fucked up. And I think he died of dehydration. That's why they're being so secret. Because I've been in situations like this. Normally, when next of kin shows up and somebody's dead, they console you. They get you with the social worker. They talk to you about what happened. But these motherfuckers are just kicking me out the fucking front door and worried if they're being recorded. That's what happened. I bet you they fucked up, and they know they fucked up because they know that I've been calling up here because I made it very clear to them. If you guys can't get him cannulated, you need to report it to the doctor so the doctor can make a decision to send him to the ER. And I guarantee you they didn't do that shit. And they know they didn't do that shit, and he fucking died, and that's why they're trying to kick me the fuck out. They didn't even call Lisa. They didn't even call the other next to kin. She's trying. Yeah, no, they didn't call her either. So
I'm gonna leave the door open
anyway,
for you, okay?
we're out here filming and playing around. Okay?
They're gonna trespass my kids. Hey, get back! They're gonna trespass you. You're gonna have a trespass for the next.
Hey, if your kids need to take a shit, just take them inside. They didn't trespass one of them.
I'm not getting trespassed yet.
Hey, if anybody needs to take a leak or take a shit, there's a restroom right inside.
Andy said, I'm gonna go use the Coke machine.
Go use the Coke machine. Hey, there's a lot of patients in there that would love to talk to you, Andy. They'll talk to you all day long. Oh, yeah. What are they going to do, stop people from visiting? They're so stupid. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned. When we get home, we're going to put the video out of this jackass. Y'all are going to love it. All right, baby, I'm going to go. If you need to call me on Patrick's phone because my phone's live streaming. He's gonna, when they get done processing the scene, they're gonna take him to the ME's office. He'll be there for a few days. They're gonna do an autopsy, get a cause of death, and then I'm gonna be coordinating he's gonna get cremated. So I'm coordinating with his ex-wife, and she's got the funds, and we're gonna get him probably cremated here, and then have his remains sent up there because he wants to be buried up there on his property.
You ready to get in the truck?
So
Not yet. Junior wants to sit in the truck. Door open?
yesterday, what are you talking about?
Girls,
Oh yeah,
come back this way.
definitely. I talked to his ex-wife. That's what he wanted. And he told her, and she was aware. So. Yep. Yeah, I talked to his ex-wife already. All right. Well, I'll talk to you later. Love you.
It's in the truck, baby.
All right, bye.
If you want to watch the tablet, you gotta get
All right, guys. I can't see your comments. Obviously, I'm in front of my phone. I'm gonna go ahead and end the live stream, but I'll let you know. Take my camera over there so they can see. Hey, take the camera over there to the sign so everybody can see the sign for this place.
What, darling?
I can't go on their property. I've been trespass warned. The next of kin to my friend that's dead in there got kicked out of the facility because I wanted a case number.
Because he asked questions.
Because I asked questions. How did he die? And they just kicked me out.
That contractor that I was talking to, he's like, man, that's fucked up. Fuck them people.
Yeah. All right.
Can you go get that sign?
Yeah. Put the sign right on the camera. Everybody can see the sign. Don't call them though.
Or leave a review on Google. You know, I'd hate to hurt their reputation of being a stand-up company. Hey girls, come here. I need y'all to say by me. Come on, come back this way. Honey bunny. Sorry about my kids in the picture, y'all. Honey bunny, come here. Sugar dugga. Hey, come here. Come here. Say hi to everybody. Hi. Okay, tell them bye.
Bye.
Tell them be safe.
Be gay.
And always record. Huh?
Always record.
You want to get down? Come here, Piggy. Come here. Come here. Look right at the camera. Tell them hi.
Hi.
Tell them be safe.
Be safe.
And always record.
Now we record.
Come on. Come on, sugar dugga. Sugar dugga. Hey. Girls.
I want to see the kids.
No, baby. Baby, hey. Stop. Richie. All right, guys, we're going to end this live stream. I think we're going to end this live stream soon. You ready to end this, Jack? Serenity, come here. Hold on, handsome.
I'm next to Ken, and my friend's dead in there, and all they could do was kick me out the fucking door. We're gonna send so many people in here, filming you guys.
Serenity.
You're bullshit. You can't stop visitors.
God damn it.
You better start doing your jobs.
Look, Daddy, wake that one.
Why are your glasses on the seat? I need you to pick them up and put them on the middle. On top of the thing in the middle. Come here, lovey. All right, if you want to tell them bye, Jack. If you want to record this. Come here, honey bunny.
You got complaints about this nursing home. We're the people you want to talk to. We're gonna light them up. My friend is in there dead. They didn't notify me. I'm next to Ken. And when I came in and I was asking, what was going on, they kicked me out. He had an order last night to get fluids, and they couldn't get him cannulated. I don't know exactly why he died, but I'm suspecting that he died of dehydration because they couldn't get him cannulated. That's why they
Did
kicked.
they have a pick line
Why
on
would
it
you
on
kick?
it?
Why would you kick me out?
Right, because they didn't want you
Why?
to see.
Yep.
You had it blocked off.
Yep. And I asked him, did y'all ever get him cannulated? Sir, you need to leave. I'm next to Ken. Normally, I've been through this before. He had stage 4 cancer, head to toe. He was going to, on Wednesday, he was going to my house to go on hospice. I called all night, and I'm like, tell me if he's been cannulated. If he hasn't, we're taking him to the ER to get cannulated. Because they'll cannulate in the leg or whatever. Because here, they just do the arm. No callbacks. So I get off work at 12, I come over here, I walk in, I go down to his room, and I can tell right away, he's dead. They got it all blocked out. And then they're like, sir, you can't be down here, come this way. I'm like, and they all know me because I've been coming here every day. I said, I'm next to Ken. If he's passed, why wasn't I called? Well, so we can't talk to you, come down here. So then they had me come outside. They wanted to get me outside. They wanted me outside the facility. And I said, okay, how did he die? Well, we can't discuss that. And I'm like, okay, are the police involved? Are the police involved? They said, yeah. I said, give me the case number, and I'll just call the police and I'll deal with them. Talk to the investigators. He goes, are you recording? So I had my phone, and I was looking up his wife, his ex-wife, because she's also next to Ken, to call her. And he goes, are you recording? And I go, no. And he goes, let me see your phone. And I'm like,
personal property.
Fuck off. So at that, I haven't asked him out, and I was like, get the fuck away from me. What is wrong with you? Well, because you can't record. And I'm like, it's none of your, dude, give me the case number. I need to see your phone. And I'm like, you know what? So I started recording. I said, now I'm recording. Give me the case number. He calls 911.
On you.
Yeah.
And then he tries to tell the police that he told me to leave and that I refused, trying to get me arrested for trespass. But this is what happened. All he kept telling me was that I couldn't film. Then there were like 6 employees that came out. Each one were like, you can't film. And I said, look, if you're not going to help me, the fuck away from me. Go back in there and take care of your patients. And they wouldn't. I had 6 people out here watching. He's on the phone with 911. Okay, he gets off the phone with 911. I said, look, dude, just give me the fucking case number and I'm out of here. And then somebody had the smarts to tell everybody, get inside. I'm like, what's the first fucking smart thing I've heard say? So anyway, they all go inside. I get my friend's truck. I pull it out here, and because obviously they don't want me on their property. They didn't have to tell me to leave.
Naked baby on the
They
floor.
never told me to leave. They tried to get me arrested for trespass. Here's the thing. I'm a social media personality. I got 160,000 people that follow me, and I watch cops. The cops that showed up, they know exactly who I am.
Right.
So the cops are not going to act up. So when he told the cops that he told me to leave and I refused, the cops don't even need to see my video. They know that if I'm told to leave a property, I leave, because that's trespass. Cops weren't even concerned about that. So, but then they were like, okay, we did tell them you can film, because I told them I'm gonna light this place up. You're gonna have cameras. I go, you can't stop visitors. I'm gonna have visitors come in, and they're gonna film all your bullshit. I have nothing against you guys, but now we're gonna film all your bullshit. You can't stop visitors. Okay, so then tells the cops, and then they tell him, you can't stop filming. As far as visitors, I mean, we don't know what to say about that. You can't stop visitors, I guess. They did kind of let him know that he's not the guy that you want to fight with. You're not going to work on a resolution. And so then they're like, he's going to give you a trespass warning. He was too scared to come out here and give me a trespass warning. Of course, I was going to light him up.
Yeah,
But-
of course.
Yeah,
You think the media will take it up?
I don't know. But
I would talk to
But
them, definitely.
so we're going to be out here kind of protesting a little bit, probably for the next who knows how long. And we're going to be telling people, if you got complaints, let us know. We want to know. And until they resolve. You don't, when next to kin shows up and the person has passed, generally they console you. They can go with you.
Yeah.
Social worker, we sit down, we talk. The only thing I can think is they never got him cannulated and they know why you died. And they know that
You know what to take
I'm
care of
traumatized.
me. It wasn't fucking rag.
I've been a dialysis technician.
You still got my phone?
12 years. My wife's been a nurse for 20 years. So we have
Still got my phone?
God damn it. And I'm sorry, that cannulation last night, I could have cannulated. That was just, and,
That's easy.
and the nurse even said, when I haven't cannulated anybody in like a year and a half. So we're going to let the next shift do it. But I guarantee you,
The next shift, that's
nobody did.
bullshit.
Nobody did. And I told her, but I left. I go, the doctor ordered the cannulation. Couldn't cannulate him. I expect you to report that to the PA so they can make a decision if he needs to go to the ER. And called him over and over last night about it. I don't know exactly when he passed. I'm suspecting it was sometime this morning because that's when he stopped.
Is it on? Is it on lock?
That's
Because
when
I
he
got a
started
call
to-
last night at 11:30 saying that there was somebody had passed away, but it wasn't on my sister's wing.
He's on this one right here.
And then my sister, I tell her what happened. They called me at 11:30. Her call for them to call us. They just had no patient. Nancy's here. Then she sends me a text back this morning and says at 12 o'clock there were nurses in the room opening all the closets and the drawers and looking for a weapon. I'm like, what? And that they reassured me that my sister was safe, but it didn't happen. Anything happened or anything, but they didn't disclose the fact. Was somebody murdered here? Or what? What the fuck happened?
I don't know.
So your incident and something else happened.
I was the last person to talk to him before he died. This is as far as not counting medical stuff. So I've already given my information to the detectives, and I'm sure they'll ask me questions. He had his truck here until yesterday, and he's got one. I don't know if he has any in his truck. Shit. But his truck's been here. Here's the thing. He could barely even get out. I couldn't see him get to his truck.
He couldn't
They got
visit that
cameras.
door and then go back in either.
Yeah. I don't know. But the way they're acting, they're acting like they can see it.
It's appreciated. Yeah.
Yeah. Because why would you do that? I mean, even if he hung himself,
Yeah, there should be a-
or he got a gun and shot himself, that has nothing to do with the facility. So why the secrecy? But we know what happens when people do what they did. They keep the next account locked. They were concerned that they were being recorded. I wasn't recording at the time. There was no need to. All this is after the fact, just to show them we can do it. And of course, we're going to be asking.
If you're gonna own these cars,
We're going to be having people come in and visit. We can even open for long enough.
ready?
We can have like check. Question. That's what they don't understand. They're asking.
huh?
So my beef with them is how they handled the next of kin in the show. That's my beef. That has to change.
Not here.
That can't happen anymore.
Safe.
Well, I would call
Beautiful.
a meeting for sure.
I don't have anything against nursing homes or anything like that. I know how they run. I get it. But that
The upper management.
This with the next of kin cannot happen with anybody else that shows up. With
Huh?
And they had told you to leave the property
back around.
premises. That's bullshit.
Thank you.
Good luck.
I'm out here. I'm gonna go take these kids to this and probably head back to the house. Take it to the park and head back to the house.
All right, guys. So here's the deal. Here's the problem. All right. Here's the problem in a nutshell.
Blessings.
I'm next to kin. I show up. My friend was dead, and they kicked me out of the facility. They don't want to say nothing. They don't want to comment. They just want me out of the facility. No condolences. No social workers. No nothing. Just get out. And their concern was that I might be filming when I'm on my phone trying to get the number for his other next of kin to notify her because they haven't notified anybody. And then the director doesn't believe me when I tell him I'm not recording and he reaches for my phone. That's how they treated the next of kin that showed up. That has to stop. That's not how you treat next of kin or family or anybody that shows up and their loved one has passed away. That's the problem. And they need to know that. And they need to fix that. Thank you guys for watching. We'll get the video of the jackass out tonight.